Hello, everyone. So, today's case, we're going to be talking about Elaine Park. And if you've never heard about her case specifically, she might look familiar to you because she has been on TV before. So, maybe you've seen her from certain shows or movies. And I want to say she's fairly popular. Like, she's been in quite a few things. I didn't recognize her name, but I know that when I was looking up the case, I saw her face and I was just like, I've seen her from somewhere before. And I was like, going through the list of what she's been in, I was like, I remember seeing her. So we're going to be talking about her case today. She is missing, and all the links that I used for research will be down below, like always. There will also be a link for a case suggestions form in case there's anything in specifics you would like me to talk about. And I just want to apologize real quick. I am, for like the last 2 weeks, I've been getting over being sick, and I keep having to stop to cough. So if my videos are a little like choppy, it's because I'm pausing to cough and I'm like having to, you know, jump back into it. So apologies. I also don't mean if I accidentally cough in the video. I'm going to try to edit that out as best as I can. But sometimes they just come out of nowhere, so I do apologize. But let's kind of get into Elaine's story. So Elaine is described as outgoing, artistic, and a popular musician and actress. She loves pop culture, fashion, musical theater, and dance. She spent time working as a musician and actress in Los Angeles. She has earned herself small roles in TV shows and movies like Desperate Housewives, ER, Mad TV, Role Models, and Crazy Stupid Love. People who know her best, they say that she has a smile that lights up a room and is spunky, bubbly, energetic, intelligent, and extremely kind. She is also a fairly private person, and she likes to keep her personal life private from people that she's not really close to, which is understandable. After graduating from high school, she enrolled at Pierce College in Woodland Hills, California, but stopped attending classes in January 2017. She had been recently laid off from her restaurant job and is known to have previously struggled with depression. On January 27th of 2017, she left her mom's house to go visit her former boyfriend, I believe his name is pronounced Divine, at his parents' home in Calabasas, California. They decided to go see a movie at the AMC Promenade in Woodland Hills before returning to his family's home shortly before 1 a.m. the next morning. Sometime around 4 a.m. on January 28th, 2017, she wakes up and she suffers from a panic attack. Devine says he tried calming her down and tried to convince her to stay at his home where she was safe until she calmed down, but his attempts were unsuccessful and she decided to leave his house. At 6:05 a.m., Elaine was seen on surveillance footage leaving Devine's home and walking to her car, a dark gray 2015 Honda Civic, which was parked near his home inside of a gated community. From the footage, however, police were unable to determine whether it was Elaine or someone else getting into her car. I will have a shot of the security still the on screen. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I couldn't find too many screenshots or stills from the surveillance footage, and what you can see is quite grainy. So you're kind of just going off what all these articles say that is happening in the footage. So I do apologize for that, but what I do have will be on the screen. I was trying to make it out, and I couldn't really tell anything. I couldn't really make out Elaine, but you can kind of see someone walking. And so her on that footage is the last time that she was officially seen on the morning of her disappearance. At 7:14 a.m., her car was seen on surveillance yet again, driving towards the front gates and exiting the community. So, the Find Elaine Park website notes that daylight savings time and whether the camera had been updated previously came into question during the investigation. If the camera's clock was wrong, it would have actually been 6:14 a.m., but this hasn't been confirmed. If this does not explain the time, there is over an hour of footage from 6:05 a.m. to 7:14 a.m. that is unaccounted for. That means somebody could have, if it's unaccounted for, someone could have edited the footage, they could have taken footage out, is basically what they're trying to say. 5 days later, on February 2nd, her car was found abandoned on the side of Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu, opposite the Malibu Beach RV Park. The car doors were found to be unlocked, and her keys were found in the ignition, which had been left in the on position. Inside, police found her iPhone 7, her broken iPhone 6, driver's license, laptop, black backpack, blue duffel bag, her makeup, and $37 in cash. Police conducted various searches across the area. They used bloodhounds and drones to search Coral Canyon Park. I believe it's Coral Canyon Park or Corral Canyon Park. I apologize, I'm not quite sure which one it is. But they also searched the Santa Monica Mountains, the Angeles National Forest, and other nearby areas. Nothing was found during these searches other than some clothing. And this clothing, they were unable to determine whether or not it was in fact Elaine, so that's not even positive identification. On the 1 year anniversary, the family's PI, Jaden Brandt, asked the public to come forward with um, any videos or pictures of parked cars in the area of 26048 Pacific Coast Highway between January 28th, 2017 to February 2nd, 2017. There is a $1,000 reward that is offered for a January 28th photo and a $150 reward for a January 29th photo. So today she's been missing for over 7 years with no answers to her whereabouts. Police are still investigating, although it's being primarily led by the family's PI. So Jaden is basically the one that's really out there, hustling, trying to get information, putting this out to the public. The police are like, yeah, we're investigating, but like it's mostly on the family, like usual. So this is actually a quote from Susan Park, who is Elaine's mother, and she says, "Elaine, we will find you. I can hear her voice every night saying, 'Mom, please come find me. It's heartbreaking. Something is going on. We have to find her.'" End quote. So here is a quick description of Elaine. She is, at the time, 20 years old, Asian female, brown hair and eyes, 5'5" to 5'6" in height, 125 pounds. She has her ears and her nose pierced. Her hair was waist length with blonde tips at the time that she disappeared. For tattoos, she has a cow skull and a mouth on her left arm, a dagger and flowers on her right arm, and a rose on her left shoulder. Today, she would be 27. And I will have the photos of her going through the screen to familiarize yourself with what she looks like. And that is what I have for you guys about Elaine Park. So what do we think happened? So I want to say very quickly, the reason why earlier I had brought up that she had previously struggled with depression is that because in a couple of articles, people, they obviously have theories, and one of the theories is that she actually, after having this panic attack, she hasn't quite calmed down. They think that there is a chance that she could have went to Coral Canyon and any other nearby places that they searched, and she could have committed suicide. That's obviously not confirmed. They have not found anything of whether it's her body or anything else that can be positively identified to her, other than her car there. But there are some theories that she could have been planning suicide. Apparently, her depression did get bad at certain times. So she had previously struggled with severe depression. So that is a running theory, but I wanted to mention that. That is why that was included earlier. And honestly, that's not the only thing that could have happened. There also could have been foul play. She also could have, willingly ran away. She was 20 years old, and I know that police, they always like to say, they're of age, they can run away, they can fall off the face of the earth if they want to, which they can. She is allowed to do that. But she did leave money behind. She left her license behind. She left her phone behind. She left everything behind. And for me personally, I just don't think that she just decided to leave. I think that either foul play or suicide is definitely what could have happened. As for foul play, we really don't know who could have done this other than the obvious, Divine, her boyfriend. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that because she was at his house when this happened, or when she left. And there is surveillance footage, although we can't tell who it is. We don't we can't actually confirm whether or not Elaine is the person that left or if it was Divine. So he could have done something. He could have snuck her body out another way, and she could be out there somewhere. Or it could have been, you know, she could have taken her own life. She could have come in contact with the wrong person who did this to her. When she left, she obviously was not in the best state. She was having a panic attack. She was unable to calm herself down. So there could be a lot of different things that could have happened to her. Personally, though, like I said, I just don't think she walked away. I would really love to know if they've ever figured out the surveillance video time issue that they were having, whether or not the camera was wrong or if there's just footage that's unaccounted for, because I think that would really answer a lot of questions. Because if there's footage missing, I think that could really point to a certain theory of what happened to her. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think happened? Let me know down below. But please, like I said, or like I always say in all of my videos, please be respectful, because you never know if family is going to come across these videos. And we never want anything nasty being said about their loved ones down below. They just don't need to hear that. So please be respectful with your thoughts down below. And if her family does come across this, I just want to say that I'm so sorry. She sounds and looks like a beautiful, happy human being. And I hope that she is found, and I hope she is found alive, and I hope that this case can get solved for you guys very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for listening to Elaine's story, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.